Okay, so today I'm playing a deck game. I'm on Tunis and I'm going to be going for a build that I really like to play. It encourages some infantry heavy base play, makes use of the espionage doctrine, and more specifically the transfer depots. So what I like to do, I put the transfer depot down on my fuel, so this spot because it's quite easy for me to defend, and then I start converting 25 fuel into 125 manpower every few minutes. So it reminds me so much of the Age of Empires marketplace. It's literally just trading food or wood into gold once gold becomes non-existent on the map. So it's a strategy that I really like to play since this battle group has been released. So we'll play it out and see how it goes. My opponent this game is... I'll bring up his stats in just a sec. It is Lialo, who is a US player. Looks like he's only just not got spec ops in his loadout. And he's rated in the top 200 US players. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to send my scout forward a little bit. And just see which direction he's coming from next. Get out another Panzer Grenadier. And I'm happy to let this... Oh, no. He's actually got an engineer start, which is a bit interesting. You don't see that every day. So I was going to send this bike backwards to cap the fuel. But considering he's got a engineer there, I want to harass this because I can take this on. Or just force that point to basically not be capped. So we'll bring these Panzer Grenadiers from the base up. Just keep on harassing these engineers because the goal is to get the bike to Vet 1. If I get the bike to Vet 1, it's going to help me focus down some key squads in future engagements. But the Jeep is giving chase. So I'm going to have to just try reverse if I... Nah, it's gone. That was a good ambush. I didn't see that coming, so well played by him. Not many people tend to go Jeep as their third unit out on the map, so that caught me off guard, which is a well-played maneuver by him. The element of surprise is definitely a good thing. But it's not the end of the world. Like, losing that bike is a bit annoying, but I can still recover. So once his burst finishes, I'll move forward and put some pressure on that bike. I'll have to move back here. I'm just going to rotate. I'll focus down those engineers. And I don't want to retreat these pioneers yet. I'll sit in that building for now. What I would really like to do here is just to place a mine there. Chances are I might be able to hit the Jeep when it's going for a future retreat, or future cap. Or if not, I'll kill the engineers, so it works either way. I'll retreat that squad back now, though. Let's just defend this fuel. I'll even hop out here just to get a bit of focus 2v1 action on that rifle squad. If he jumps out of this, I'll definitely jump back into that house. And I can see that house still. So he's coming up now. I'll jump into that house. Catch him off guard. I'll retreat that squad back. And I will get an MG out here as well. Oh, no, I've got good fuel control. Let's go straight for the Flak. Alright, we'll back that out now, though, because that's bought me enough time to bring this squad to defend my cutoff. And the engineer is just going to be responsible for capping the south. You can see from this game, because I've lost that bike, I've lost a lot of capping power. But it's not the end of the world. I just got to make sure I'm holding the map, because I do not have too much capping power on my hands at the moment. Once I get another vehicle out, I'll be able to compensate for it again. But until then, I'm just going to make sure I'm holding my side. That means using this garrison more. That's what I'm going to keep on doing. Now, he hasn't actually retreated any of his infantry, which is a good thing to keep note of because, ooh, he's actually dropping MGs with his Jeep. So he hasn't gone for capping on his Jeep. He's gone for the vet one of using MG call-ins. So I am going to throw a grenade here, and then I'll get the flak and continue to focus down that MG because it is quite hurt. So that's going to force, especially if I can kill one more model on that, that means that squad can no longer recrew that MG. He has to use this 6-man squad, which is going to waste a lot of his time. I'll get one more mine down there. And just continue to defend my cutoff until that Flak comes out. So that looks like it's an infantry squad. It wasn't the Jeep. I'll reverse this Jeep back. Hey, bud. You can probably hear my cat in the background. He's just saying hello. And also putting his tail in front of the screen, so I can't quite see what I'm doing. But that's okay. You're a good boy, buddy. Alright, so let's put some pressure on this point here. Whatever was there did a quick runaway. So I think that was... Is that a rifleman model? Yes. So it would be that 4-man squad that was there before that has just retreated. So you can see I'm constantly counting squads. I want to know what is potentially going to be thrown in my face next, or what is back at home at the base reinforcing. I'll cap this point by being behind that garrison, and I'm going to sneak this flak half track by this route here to try cut him off as that captain retreats, which I should be successful in doing so. I'll place a mine there to help protect that flak. Was a bit distracted, so I didn't get that. And I'm now thinking about what is it, the AT that I'm going to bring on the field. If I can check his base quickly, it'd be pretty nice, because I think he's limited here by his manpower, not by his fuel income. Oh no, we can see that there is the motor pool there, but he hasn't started building yet. This would have an animation if it was building, so I'm safe here just to push on in and kill that captain, which is handy. And now we'll get on out of there. I know because he's got this, I do have to get some form of AT in a moment. And what I'm going to choose is I'm going to go for the anti-tank gun.
Pack 38 is entering the field.
I'll bring the flak to the south here. And you've noticed I've placed a mine there. That's just to help defend this flank. Because my intention is to keep the anti-tank gun more in the center.
Taking enemy territory. Taking that order. The enemy is pushing through here. Stand sitting on. Standing by. You need to have that. We'll get there.
I just got to fix my control group. So my anti-tank gun is not on a control group. And now I'll bring this flak back across to this side to help defend. I'll also just walk these guys back just for a moment, just so I can activate the healing.
Territory lost.
And I'll let this squad do that pushing. So what have we got here? Now I'll retreat that. There's no point in me pushing that. Get it. Oh, so you can see here, we've got a Shafi. So I'm going to rotate this anti-tank gun. I might be able to get it just as he hits that mine. Yeah, let's bait maybe. That's a good bait. Let's go back. And one grenade will finish this. Oh, bummer. He actually got me. I didn't have the munitions saved up for the grenade there, so we'll just back him up. Go back to this green cover. I am going to rebuy that flak. So when you play this build, manpower is the limiting factor, not fuel. So what I will do now is I'm going to just sit back here because I need some form of suppression against these riflemen. It's either that or an MG, but I have more faith in the Flak. I'll sit back here, build up the fuel cache, and start converting into manpower.
3 command points are available. We have a battle group awaiting you.
So that's a nice spike of manpower there.
Here mounted
And I'll get the
has
6-man squad out in a moment. So we'll get that upgrade.
arrived. A strategic point is being taken from us. Our territory is in enemy hands.
I can push this because my anti-tank gun is in support.
A victory point is being taken from us.
Let's just repair that up. And I'll even use this anti-tank gun here to cap.
Proximity alarm near our capture point.
He's hitting my mines.
The enemy has taken a victory point.
Ready on your work.
And I'll place 1 mine at that cutoff as well.
We have a heading. Securing enemy ground.
Commandant, the enemy holds
I do
all
have 1
victory
mine there.
points.
Ooh, nice mine by him. I just want to force a retreat.
Territory lost.
That's good enough. And let's pull this anti-tank, or this Flak back to my anti-tank gun. You always want to be shadowing with your anti-tank gun. What I did there was actually quite risky. I should have been listening in the fog of war here, just in case that Shaffy started to make its way over. But it was still acceptable with what I just did there. So next maneuver is I want to get out the med half track next. I'll bring the med half track up here and reinforce that grain. I don't want to retreat it. What's that plane gonna be? That might be a Ranger call in. So if that is a Ranger call in, I'm happy I've got a form of suppression. I'll jump into this house to get some vision.
Utility vehicle as requested.
What my goal is next is I really want to just get some LMGs on my men
Taking that location from the enemy.
and bring this Grenadier squad into the building, reinforce that squad, and then just control the center. Controlling the center here and building sandbags and working my way up and keeping all my units nice and close is going to be very, very important. I'll put my medic half track on control group 8 and move it up and down the map as I finish, once I recognize that they're fully reinforced. Move the half track up so I maintain the combined arms bonus. Get out of this house. Ah, there's the Ranger. Alright, so my suspicions were correct. There is also a Shaffy, so he's probably going to go for a big diving push here. Oh, he has a bazooka as well.
Enemy forces
So
have
let's set
taken
up
our
this
territory.
anti-tank gun. I can do another conversion. So that's a lot of manpower. I'll get the smoke upgrade, and I'm just committing to tier 1 and tier 2 here. I'll start building that. I'm not going for tier 4 because if I go tier 4, I'm not going to have the ammo to be able to reinforce or to build a Panzer 3. So there's no point in doing that.
Right, boys. Weapon crew, eager to dig in.
Our enemy has the upper hand. We have 300 points.
Repairs completed.
I want all of my fuel just to be converted into manpower. So start getting these LMGs on. I will also need just 1 more MG.
Can't win this war on our asses. With me. Hunt pioneer. Quick march. Ready.
And that MG is just to provide a bit of suppression. Because I need 1 suppression platform here in case he sends NPCs into the center, and have my Flak moving to the north and south accordingly.
We have a heading. Men, with me.
Let's move this Gren into this green cover. I'm going to bring up everything here. MG next. And then on the next conversion, I'll get an 8 right out. Because I want that suppression, but I also want that mobility. Oh, he's getting artillery. Ooh, didn't expect that, which is neat.
What do you need?
So we'll just get these guys reinforced. I'll back up my anti-tank gun just a little bit. Not reinforced, I should say. I should say healed. And let's bring this MG up. Need to keep these pioneers forward here just to maintain vision control. And I'll bring this medic truck back because he's going to be a prime target for a dive, I think. I don't think this guy's going to respect the Geneva Convention by any means. Just keep on reinforcing. Actually, a league might be a good option here as well. Yeah, I've got another manpower boom coming in a moment. So yeah, let's do that. Let's go for a league, and then I'll get the half-track upgrade next so that they can act as a bit of a meat shield. Just rotate them back. Get them healed up. So you can see here I'm making really good use of my healing truck. Constantly keeping it on the front line. The league is going to start shooting, which is great. I think... Did it just get some friendly fire? I'm not sure. Either way, those artillery observers are about to clock up their next round. So I'm going to shoot some smoke here. Move forward to avoid that. Let's rotate this over across there as well. And that's enough smoke. Manpower boom should be ready. Yep. And that's going to be an 8 rad. I need anti-infantry now. Oop. Might have to be a hard retreat. Let's just keep walking back and bring that half-track up for the combined arms bonus. And I want to repair that flak next. 8 rads on the field, so now I've got the mobility to deal with these rangers. This is actually a really fun game. I haven't experienced this before, versing rangers like this as DAC. With an infantry-heavy style to counter it. So just keep on walking back, gets it back to the green cover. Where's my LEG? It should be facing that way. Oh no, it should be shooting at that MG. They don't have any weapons, so I can just back up here and absorb this hit. I'll activate the healing on that half track as well. And now I'm going to go for the counter attack. Once I heal up this infantry, I can really quickly expand forward and put on some pressure. I'll even get the recon trailer here. And then that... Oh, no, I'll get the half-track upgrade first. That's going to have more of an immediate impact. And just manually move these half-tracks up. Bring up the med truck as well and the anti-tank gun. Everything forward. Let's go, boys. How long to my next... Ooh, that's a bit dangerous. Especially for the medic truck. I told you the Geneva Convention wasn't going to be respected.
We have 200 points remaining.
Alright, let's just get repairing here. Alright, we'll get the funk wagon now. Alright, smoke that.
A battle group ability has been made available.
I might be, because I just quickly activated the incendiary munitions, which gives the anti-tank grenades a buff. So I'm, no, I won't be able to kill that. But let's just keep on doing some damage. Put some pressure on that mortar. You just see the amount of pressure that I'm putting down here is insane. And it's because my manpower is starting to outscale his. Okay, one more. Actually, no. Martyr. Nah. No, I'll call in an anti-tank on.
Our victory point is being neutralized by the enemy.
Alright, let's get some of these hurt units back onto the front line. The League is constantly chipping away, which is lovely.
We're losing grasp of a munitions point.
I don't know what the hero MG is doing, but what I want to start doing now is putting some pressure in the south. I'll get this hurt half-track to come down here and just repair up. We'll get one martyr out. Another marketplace boom. And now I'm getting a really nice sized army. Like, what's my population? 86. A lot of upgrades. Oh, actually, no, I'm missing the LMG upgrade there. So we'll get that on that squad. We'll repair that. The next upgrade that I want is self-repair. So I'm going to get support armor elementals, which will then allow me to unlock this bottom row. We can see he's coming up from here. Let's get into a defensive posture. That's alright. I'll use the smoke now to evade that last shot. And let's bring up these vehicles, bring that squad back to heal up, and just keep on maintaining some nice pressure. I'm also going to barrage his healing center here.
Assault guns and recovery vehicles are available for construction.
Actually, let's just rush everything forward. I can even create a nice defensive line here. This will outright kill the medic bunker. So, I guess the tables have turned. I'm the one committing the Geneva Convention issues. Let's barrage that. That's going to get destroyed. So I'm barraging it at the same time with the League. Let's just do a soft retreat. Smoke that and walk on back. So you can see I'm just using my half tracks here as meat shields. I'm not over-committing them so that they die. Maybe this one might. That's a mistake. Speak of the devil. And just keep on walking backwards, absorbing these hits, keep on repairing. Upgrade self-repair now, and am in a very, very formidable position. I just got to get everything nice and healed.
Enemy forces have captured a victory point.
Yeah, I'll retreat that squad though. Oof. Where's this last beacon? It might be behind that wall. Oh no, there's a tank coming there. I got to back up. And let's rotate that anti-tank gun this way as well. The martyr is... Where is the martyr? It's in the center. Oh no, I'll keep the martyr in the center. I think that's a good spot for it.
hold you for now.
Alright, I'm going to smoke here to throw him off guard.
By the enemy. The enemy has
What's coming through there? Okay, I think that's MG, yep.
We have command points that should be used.
Just keep on walking back. Keep on healing up. We'll absorb that hit with the smoke. I'll throw a snare. Activate the Flak ability. Keep on walking back. Walk back. And you can see I'm just absorbing his pushes. Not losing anything, not overextending. And the Flak is just beating everything up. 22 kills. Didn't lose any 250s there, and that's a GG. I love playing like this. It is so much fun. Like, you just get that infantry mass building up, and LMG Panzer Grenadiers pack a punch. 13, 12, 14 kills. And then I don't feel like I'm manpower starved. I probably use this ability, I don't know, did I use it maybe 4 or 5 times this game? And I'm just constantly building up that manpower bank, which is really good. I'm not feeling like I can't afford the units that I want. I've definitely got fuel to get my light vehicles out of my tier 2 tech structure. I can access all these. I could even mix in a Stug if I really needed. And everything else just goes into manpower, whether it's these call-ins. And eventually I could start to, like at this point, I've got a army cap of 92. I can start to maybe consider building up my Panzer Armor commands. Maybe get the armored reserves and mix in a Tiger or a P4 from there with the float that I develop. But I'm still just constantly maintaining my core army. And it's a build order that I find I consistently get Vet 2 or Vet 3 250s out of, because I've got the time to get the armory upgrade, because I'm committing to a manpower heavy build, which gives them extra health and armor, coupled with this 40 health from the vehicle survival package. It's just great. I love this build. So much fun. But if you're keen to see the stats, I'll just flick across. And you can see it's just so manpower effective. Maybe also because I do consistently keep my healing on the field as well. I'll sacrifice a little bit of map control, but that's okay. The rebound is always there. Otherwise, take care. I'll see you next time. Catch ya. Bye.